Welcome to our in-depth comparison video, where we explore the revolutionary Nano oxygen swimming pool system against traditional chlorine and bromine options. In this video, we'll uncover the hidden dangers of salt swimming pools. Dive deep with us to see direct point-by-point comparison of salt pools and new Nano oxygen automatic pool system that provides a swimming experience 100% free, I repeat, free from harsh chemicals and the associated dangers. Join us as we reveal why more and more pool owners are turning to this innovative technology to enhance their swimming enjoyment and well-being. Dear health-conscious pool owner, are you considering a saltwater pool system drawn by the promise of a healthier, chlorine-free swimming experience? It's time to unveil the truth about what you are really getting into, a reality far from the chlorine-free paradise you've been led to imagine. The misleading promise of salt pools. Many believe that saltwater pools provide a safer alternative to traditional chlorine pools. Unfortunately, this could not be further from the truth. The primary process at the heart of every saltwater pool is the electrolysis of sodium chloride, NaCl, ordinary table salt. This process does indeed eliminate the need for added liquid chlorine, but here's the catch. It creates chlorine gas right in your pool. Yes, that's correct. The very chlorine you wish to avoid is being produced in your pool through the electrolysis of salt. This process not only releases chlorine but also leaves behind elevated levels of sodium, which can climb to unhealthy levels, particularly hazardous for individuals with high blood pressure, posing a significant risk of heart-related diseases. With a salt system, your skin will absorb sodium, salt, and chlorine, versus just the halogen with a chemical sanitizer such as chlorine or bromine. Sodium absorption through the skin has long been known to present health risks at levels far below the 300 to 500 ppm levels salt chlorine generators require. Providers have also linked higher heart mortality risks to sodium absorption through the skin, particularly among people with high blood pressure, circulatory issues, history of stroke. Pets can also get sick from drinking saltwater, and concerns that saltwater systems damage the environment have even led to ban the brine movements. These movements have resulted in the banning of saltwater pools in some areas, including Los Angeles County in California. Those existing area saltwater generators, when the ordinance was passed, are not grandfathered in. As we already know, saltwater systems produce chlorine by passing salt through an electrolytic cell. If the sodium hypochlorite levels get too high, the pool water becomes extremely overchlorinated and corrosive. Corrosion is a frequent problem with saltwater pools, especially at the ladder and diving board, where saltwater can wear away at the deck anchors and cause a safety issue. Over time, the salt itself can attack equipment, cement, lighting fixtures, landscaping near the pool, and any area of the pool where water evaporates. Buyers should be aware that if you have salt water above 2,800 ppm, often 4,000 to 5,000 ppm, you will need to reseal your coping every year, especially if it is a porous stone like limestone or travertine. Otherwise, the salt will dry and start to etch the coping. Besides sealing the stone, it is also advisable and an added precaution to hose down the coping at the end of any swim day with fresh water. Although the salt water in the pool may not be corrosive at levels of 3,000 to 3,500 ppm, when that water hits the coping and evaporates, it leaves pure salt behind. The pure salt is corrosive and is the main cause of the corroding coping. Most manufacturers now void their track warranty if a salt system is used. Saltwater pool systems do indeed require cell replacement periodically. The cell, which contains electrodes, plays a crucial role in this process. Over time, the cell's electrodes can deteriorate due to the electrolysis process, requiring replacement to maintain efficient chlorine production. The average cell warranty ranges from 1 to 3 years, and the replacement costs are from $500 self-installed to $800 installed by a dealer. Maintaining proper pH and alkalinity levels in a saltwater pool is essential for water balance and swimmer comfort. The pH should be 7.4 to 7.6. Chlorinating with a saltwater chlorinator is similar to chlorinating with liquid chlorine. They both have a high pH 11.7. Unfortunately, some homeowners fall into the trap of neglecting regular pH and alkalinity testing, perhaps misled by the misconception that saltwater chlorination systems are entirely self-regulating. This misconception can lead to problems such as scale buildup in the pool and damage to the chlorination system itself. Maintaining pH levels within the recommended range of 7.4 to 7.6 is essential for optimal chlorination efficiency and overall pool health. Operating at higher pH levels not only promotes scaling but also reduces the effectiveness of chlorine, leaving the pool susceptible to algae and other contaminants. All saltwater generator cells require cleaning every 90 days. Neglecting to clean the generator cell can lead to significant damage and costly repairs, as well as potentially compromising water quality and safety. Additionally, maintaining proper salt levels, pH, and cyanuric acid levels is essential to ensure the longevity of the equipment and the effectiveness of chlorine production. Before you buy a device and throw 500 to 700 pounds of salt in your pool, the analogy of salting the earth serves as a poignant reminder of the long-standing wisdom of considering the potential consequences of our actions. It underscores the need for informed decision-making and responsible stewardship when managing saltwater pools. When it comes to maintaining a sparkling, clean swimming pool, the options have traditionally been stark: heavy reliance on chemicals, or grappling with alternatives that don't quite hit the mark. But now, there's a transformative solution on the market: the Nano Oxygen Nanobubble system. This groundbreaking system offers a pristine swimming experience without the use of harmful chemicals, revolutionizing pool technology and setting a new standard in water purity.
The Nano Oxygen Nanobubble system, a true revolution. Our system completely and totally eliminates the need for any chlorine, zip zilch, nada, no chemicals, no chlorine, no bromine ever. Supercharge your body with oxygen while you swim.
Unlike half measures of all chlorine-reducing pool systems, the Nano Oxygen Nanobubble system provides a complete solution. This innovative system utilizes a high-quality stainless steel cabinet, an oxygen concentrator-fed commercial ozone generator, and nanobubble technology. The result? Billions of oxygen-rich nanobubbles that clean and purify your pool without ever breaking the surface, providing a soft, luxurious water experience that enhances skin and hair health. Swimmers can open their eyes underwater, drink the water, and enjoy increased oxygen levels that invigorate and energize.
What are nanobubbles? What are the benefits of nanobubbles in pool systems? Nanobubble technology in pool systems involves the infusion of extremely tiny bubbles into the water. These bubbles are on the nanoscale, typically measuring less than 100 nanometers in diameter. The benefits of nanobubbles in pool systems can include algae and biofilm prevention. Nanobubbles can disrupt the formation of algae and biofilm on pool surfaces, helping to prevent growth and maintain a cleaner pool environment. Watch this short video.
Improved water quality. The tiny bubbles have a large surface area, which can increase the oxygen transfer rate in the water. This can lead to improved water clarity, reduced odors, and better overall water quality. Reduced chemical usage. By improving oxygen levels and promoting better circulation, nanobubbles can drastically reduce the need for traditional pool chemicals like chlorine. Enhanced cleaning. Nanobubbles can penetrate deeply into surfaces, helping to remove dirt, oils, and other contaminants more effectively than conventional cleaning methods. Energy efficiency. Nanobubble systems are often designed to be energy efficient, providing benefits while minimizing energy consumption. One, complete elimination of chlorine, bromine, and salt. The system harnesses the natural sanitizing power of oxygen, delivered through nano-sized bubbles, to effectively eliminate the need for chlorine, bromine, or salt. This means no more harsh chemicals in your pool, reducing health risks associated with chemical exposure such as skin irritation, respiratory problems, and other serious health issues. 2. Pure oxygen concentrator-fed nanobubbles. At the heart of the Nano system is a state-of-the-art oxygen concentrator that feeds oxygen into a nanobubble generator. This process creates billions of tiny bubbles, significantly smaller than a grain of sand, which increase the oxygen saturation in the water. These nanobubbles work to naturally disinfect the water, effectively neutralizing pathogens and impurities. 3. Non-staining multimineral system. Unlike systems that rely on a single mineral, copper, which can cause staining and require additional chemicals to balance, the Nano system utilizes a multimineral approach that does not stain pool surfaces or equipment. This system maintains the aesthetic quality of your pool while ensuring it remains safe and clean. 4. Health and wellness benefits. Swimming in a pool treated with the Nano system is akin to taking a rejuvenating spa day. The increased oxygen levels in the water can help enhance health and wellness, providing a natural boost to the body's oxygen intake. This can improve energy levels, aid in relaxation, and even help in faster recovery from physical exertion. 5. Environmentally friendly. By eliminating harmful chemicals and reducing the need for mining and processing of salts and metals, the Nano system is a far greener alternative to traditional pool cleaning methods. This not only helps protect the environment but also ensures that the water from your pool is safer to discharge. 6. pH neutral and non-corrosive. Nanobubble technology itself is pH neutral and inherently non-corrosive, unlike traditional chemicals and salt treatments that accelerate corrosion and shorten the lifespan of the pool and equipment. 7. Cost-effective in the long run. Although the initial setup might be an investment, the reduction in the need for expensive chemicals, combined with lower maintenance and equipment replacement costs, makes the Nano system economically advantageous over time. 8. A luxurious swimming experience. The silky texture of the oxygen-rich water creates a luxurious swimming experience. Swimmers report feeling refreshed and invigorated after a dip in a nano-treated pool. Plus, without the harsh chemicals, you can say goodbye to the common complaints of dry skin and red eyes.
Hi, my name's Jim. I've been a pool owner for 40 years. I had an above-ground pool. I've had this pool for 24 years. I live in eastern Pennsylvania. Usually by this time of year, I'm dumping all kinds of chemicals in the pool to keep it clean. But not this year. This year I bought the Bioblaster. I did not put one drop of chemical in this pool. I opened this pool 3.5 weeks ago. By now, it would be green algae. I'd be dumping algicide. I'd be dumping chlorine shock. I had a salt generator for 3 to 4 years. Never had a pool this clean. I could not be happier. It was the best purchase I ever made. No more chemicals, no more shock, no more anything. The Bioblaster made my life easy.
And when I bought my my first home with a pool, and my two daughters that started old enough to swim started swimming. Within a week, I noticed that their hair turned brittle like straw, and their skin got really dried out. And Jim had a similar experience. What was that like?
Exact same experience. When we first came into our house, the kids were swimming in the pool every day, and within a week, their hair started fraying out, like drying out. Their skin started getting, like you could touch their skin and you could see lines, you know. And now, like their skin is soft, their hair is soft, their eyes are white, no more bloodshot eyes after the pool. I will do it again.
And over the years, anyone that's worked with chemicals in pools knows that it's a battle like in a Christmas story, fighting the furnace downstairs. You know, you're constantly adjusting your pH, you're constantly adjusting your chlorine levels to get everything in homeostasis so it's just right. And it's a very delicate balancing act. But with the bionic system, you mentioned that you noticed something with the pH. What was that?
The pH stays stable without me adding any kind of acid ever. It just stays neutral at about 7, little over 7, maybe goes to about from 7 to about 7.5, and it fluctuates right there. Yeah, perfect. I don't never need to add any acid.
And that is one of the most amazing things is getting the pH. Oh, it can be a nightmare, especially as a new pool owner if you don't have a chemical service. And even if you do, that's one of the things that they're fighting all the time is keeping that pH at that 7 to 7.5, adding all these oxidizers every single week when they come out to do your pool service.
There was another thing I noticed too after I put in the first one, is that with the chlorine and the acid, my tiles would erupt these like white speckle things that was having a chemical reaction with, I don't know what, the chemicals in the pool or the pH, but it would erupt like these white, I don't know,
like mineral balls.
Yeah, like mineral balls. But with the ozone, now that the pH is always consistently at neutral, all of those little lava looking things are just disappeared. They just disappeared. I'm just grateful that I found you, you know. Like I didn't know what to do.
There are so many.
Like my kids jump in here any time of the day. Before it was like once a week. I limit them once a week. You can only go in there once a week. Now they jump in there any time of the day, put back on their clothes, and they're clean. They're clean, they smell clean, they look clean, they don't look like they just jumped out of a pool.
Yeah, no having to go take a shower to rinse that chlorine off of your body.
Yeah, they don't smell like they're burning in chlorine, they smell sweet.
Yeah. It's a radically new experience if you've never tried it yourself.
Silver ions. And what has your experience been using it? You've been running it now for 3 or 4 months?
It's been amazing. I mean, not only do I feel great in it, I open my eyes. I'm a bit sensitive to chlorine and other chemicals. So before we were using some chlorine because I just needed to have a pool. I said, well, maybe it'll be okay. And it wasn't. I mean, it was one day for 4 hours, my eyes were just red and running. And so I had absolutely none of that. I feel great. I feel charged when I'm in the water.
And that was one of the questions I had asked you, because I know in our hydrotherapy spas that the clinics use, people get pretty serious healing reactions. And I asked you if you'd noticed any kind of extra energy when you were in the water. And you said?
Definitely. It's like there's a charge to it. I'm aware of energies in many different capacities, and I can feel it right away when I'm in the water. It's a higher vibe. It's a nice charge. It's the complete opposite of the chemicals. Wow, I didn't want to go in.
Have you opened your eyes under the water?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Sometimes. I always do it. I drink it. You know, I'm really good with this.
Just like Kevin said, like, there is a charge. Like, it just feels good. And I'm also just so used to coming out of the swimming pool and just shriveling up like a raisin.
Yeah.
Hair is gross, baby suit's destroyed. And now my hair is amazing when I come out. My skin is soft and it doesn't really get into it. I just can't believe it, really. I'm truly amazed.
Oh, that's awesome. So would you recommend this to other people that are looking at investing in a swimming pool system?
100%.
100%. Not only for all those reasons, but because of the ease of maintenance. You know,
Yeah.
it took me a while just to figure out when do I need chlorine, do I have to call the guy, do I need to pH up, pH down. And I mean, it's doable, but I'd much rather this is great. Just turn the machine on and I just do it clean of the pool.
And you told me something very interesting to me, which is you're only running your pool how many hours a day, the system? 6, and it stayed clean.
Excellent clean.
Yeah, you still do have to do normal back flushing. I don't want the customers to realize they're not doing it. And that depends on your type of filter. Sometimes it's a cartridge that needs to be cleaned. Sometimes it's DE that needs to be added or sand that needs to be changed. But other than back flushing, it's a really maintenance-free system.
As soon as I get, I'm going to also buy a robot that does the vacuuming because that's not the only thing that I have to do other than a little skimming of stuff on the surface.
Yeah. Oh, the pool vacuums, those robots make it so nice.
If you've been thinking long and hard, I want to do away with the chlorine, is there any system out there that really works? We can really install this and go swimming and never have to worry about it again. You found it, folks. Invest in one for your family. You'll never regret it.
Yeah. I thank Charles for, everything, I guess.
I thank Jim for taking the step out in faith when I came out with that first system. He was one of the first customers that installed it and was able to really begin to start to see what I was seeing in my own backyard. And then, upgrading. He was one of the first guys to stick his hand up and say, "Oh yeah, I want to go Nano."
Yeah.
And so now we have that installed, and the next time we check in, he'll be even more ecstatic because the benefits of nano oxygen are really mind-blowing.
Yeah. And the customer service that you provided me was amazing too. If I ever had any questions, you always picked up the phone. So